Good morning, 5-1 Orange Group. Mr. Waterman here with today's language arts lesson in period 2 on Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. I hope your day has been off to a great start. We just finished our grammar lesson in period 1 on plurals and possessive nouns. Now we move into the reading portion of our lesson block in period 2. So yesterday we read two stories titled Little Grunt and The Big Egg, as well as Mighty Dinosaurs. Attached, I have a few workbook pages of activities that you can complete based on the story. Now, I have scanned the copies so you can download them and print them off. Just bring everything in with you when you come back to school next week, hopefully, okay? We are working on 3 pages today, pages 61 through 63. Let's start on page 61. This is our key vocabulary, and please remember, any vocabulary words from the story that we go over, we are going to be tested on them on our spelling test. They will be bonus words on your spelling test. So please make a note and study them. Volcano words. Use a word from the box to complete each sentence. Write the word in the puzzle. Let's go through the words. Repeat after me. Disaster. Disaster. Pitch. Pitch. Earthquake. Earthquake. Volcano. Volcano. Erupting. Erupting. Lava. Lava. Now, please listen as I read each clue. Starting with 3 across. The ground shakes during an 4 across. Something that's blank shoots out rocks or gas. 6 across. A blank is a mountain that shoots out melted rock and ash. Number 1 down. If there is a blank, there is usually a lot of damage. 2. Hot melted rock is called blank. 5 down. When something begins to blank, it begins to move up and down. Okay, now those are your clues. Now let's have a look at what the answers can possibly be. Let's look at number 3 across. The ground shakes during an earthquake. Let's spell it. E-A-R-T-H-Q-U-A-K-E. And I just like to cross it out as I go through them. Okay? This is pretty easy. I think you all can do the rest on your own. Let's move on to page 62. Okay. So on page 62, we have a graphic organizer to organize our information. We're going to fill in the chart as you read the stories. Luckily for you, you have copies of the stories already. We need to answer 3 questions from this section. And question 1 is, what is the selection about? What is the story about? Question 2, why did the author write the selection? And number 3, what details did you enjoy reading? So what parts of the story did you enjoy reading? What I want to do is I want to look at question number 2. Why did the author write the selection? So remember, we talked about this briefly. Authors write stories for different reasons. One, they persuade. For example, you should buy this cooking book because you can learn how to cook many wonderful dishes. It will make you a better cook. If you read this wonderful book about airplanes, it will make you want to become a pilot in the future. The second reason authors write stories, they do them to inform. What word do you see in inform? Information. So think, what types of stories or books do authors write to inform people or give them information? Well, I know thinking about Mighty Dinosaurs, that's usually nonfiction. And the third reason, authors write stories to entertain, to make us laugh and feel good, right? So think about, why would the author write Little Grunt and the Big Egg? Why would this author write about Mighty Dinosaurs? Well, I'll leave you to do these two sections by yourself. I'll give you a freebie for number 2. So, Little Grunt and the Big Egg. And remember, always answer these questions in complete sentences. The author wrote the selection to entertain. To entertain us. Okay? And for Mighty Dinosaurs, I'm going to say the author wrote the selection to inform us about dinosaurs. And there you have it. 2 free answers. Make sure you answer each section in complete sentences. When you're finished with that, please look at page 63. Just fold this back like that. There we go. For page 63, we are connecting and comparing. So this is problem solving. It says for each story, answer the questions on the chart. For Little Grunt and the Big Egg, what problems do the story characters face? How do the characters solve it? You have the same questions for the Great Ball Game. Remember that? We just recently read that before. Now, after that, you need to answer the question on the bottom. How are the solutions in the stories alike, meaning how they're the same? Well, let's look at Little Grunt and the Big Egg again. What problems do the story characters face? Well, Little Grunt wants to keep George as a pet, but George eats a lot, grows fast or grows quickly, and destroys things. Okay? Now, How do the characters solve this problem? What did they do? Now, I want you to do the same for the Great Ball Game. Okay? Be sure to check your answers. And that's it for today's lesson in Period 2. Please remember, if you have any questions, you can email Mr. Waterman at any time or send a message on Class Dojo. That's all for today. Enjoy the rest of your day studying. Stay safe and well, students. Bye-bye for now.